Hey everyone, now today we're going to be talking about Steigen's K2PRO Singlet. Now the founder of Steigen, Louis Rowan, he was a professional runner himself. He ran at the Commonwealth Games. And all Louis wanted to do was run as fast as he could. He just wanted to run PBs. Now you're probably aware that when you try and run PBs, every little bit counts. Now at the time, Louis found that there was only one of two singlet options on the market. The first being a singlet that absorbs way too much sweat and becomes way too heavy, and the second being a dry fit option. Now some of you are probably accustomed to thinking there's nothing wrong with the dry fit option, and that's fine, some people like them. But the question you've got to ask yourself is, why do we sweat when we exercise? We sweat when we exercise because it's a cooling mechanism our body uses to cool ourselves down. Now what happens when you take that away from the body? What happens when you take that away from the skin? You become overheated, and being overheated leads to decreased performance. Now Louis found that this was a problem when he was trying to run PBs, and he knew that other people were trying to run PBs as well. So the game plan going forward was to create the perfect peak performance running singlet and fill that gap in the market. And it took a lot of trial and error, back and forth with the materials, the scientific design. But now we're helping runners all over the world run comfortably without being weighed down, without being overheated by the garment that they're wearing. Now, I'm actually going to go get one and tell you a bit about it. Alright team, so I've got the K2PRO Singlet here with me. We've got a few different designs, but this one is the yellow big Steigen. That's the back of it there. So the first reason why I should check this singlet out is the lightweight design. Super lightweight, so the medium just weighs in at 39 grams. So it's not going to weigh you down when you run. Now the second reason why is the scientific design of the singlet. So if you have a look closely, it has all these different holes throughout the front and back of the singlet. So when you run, the airflow is going to go through the singlet to cool you down. Now before, when we asked ourselves why do we sweat when we exercise, and we answered it's a cooling mechanism for our body to cool ourselves down. Well, what the K2PRO Singlet actually does is it holds a slight layer of moisture on the fabric. So when you run and when you exercise, that airflow goes through, and that's ultimately going to cool ourselves down. So in conclusion, if you ever get hot when you exercise and you feel like the garment you're wearing is weighing you down, or you're just trying to hit a PB and get to the peak of your performance, then the K2PRO Singlet is for you. Now there's a button down below this video. If you click on that button, you'll be able to check out all the styles and all the availability that we have at the moment. If you have any questions whatsoever, send us a message and we'll be happy to help you out. Thanks guys, enjoy.